Hey, what's cracking, everyone? I'm Carl Asami.
I'm Max Cal, and we are back with one more Mighty Final Fight hack in the form of Mighty Final Fight for 2 players, version 4.4 by, let me see here, wangsitan. At least I think that's how it's pronounced, since,
We're not exactly linguists here. We're doing our best with what we've got.
yeah, so, and despite the title of this hack, it does not provide cooperative 2-player mode as you might expect. What it does instead, that it allows the second player to take control of the enemies.
Which I will be doing for this demonstration.
That's right, so
This is our first time hopping into this, so we're not exactly sure how it works. We do have a little cheat sheet here to let us know how to control this hack. Using the select button and the directional pad, you can do things like switch which enemies are being controlled by player 2. You can actually skip ahead a scene as player 1 if you want to kind of skip ahead in the game. And I think there's a way to switch who's... Oh, yeah, and player 1 can actually switch characters on the fly. That's pretty cool. So who are you going to be, Max?
I'm gonna stick with my boy Cody for now. And let's see how this works.
Okay, so the arrow indicates who I am.
I'm gonna
this guy.
beat up your friend there as you try to figure things out.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, so I actually have to hold the attack button to complete the animation. If I just tap it, I can't do anything.
Come on, give me your best shot.
Put your dukes up. Put them up. Put them up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You think you're tough? You think you're tough? Ow!
Yeah, fortunately for you, I can just walk into you and there's nothing you can do. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, there you go.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
Ah, there you go.
So I actually can't move after I hit you. That's hard-coded into the game, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, so as you can see here, we didn't really have a practice run or anything. We're just kind of filling this thing out.
How do I block? I might not be able to.
I don't know, try doing nothing. Maybe it's one of those type of...
Oh, yeah.
So I can just get... Oh, well, I can still grab you, so I guess... Yeah, give me your best kick.
Throw some Muay Thai kicks here. Ugh. Liver kick. Just gonna hold the button
Do a little
down.
dance. Okay, I'm gonna stop fooling around here and actually...
I'm doing this for the boss. Let's see, if I press select, I can relinquish control and let the AI take back control.
That's good to know. Yeah, he got me that time. Not really sure how long this video is gonna be, but well, we're kind of feeling our way around this thing.
Surround him.
Ah, there you go. Oh yeah, I don't
Doing
have
this
enough
for the Mad Gear Gang.
If I had a little bit more experience points, I can just shoot fireballs at you. There you go.
You can just turn around and just hold the button. Try to break through my ultimate attack. I'm holding the turbo button down. Wow, what an idea. Now, was he able to implement this with code that was already, like, existing in the game? Or is this completely coded from scratch?
I have no idea, but if anybody is an expert on these, I would like to know. Like, maybe somebody from the cutting room floor could look into this? Or maybe I should just send that guy an email so I can know.
Yeah, because I could see the developers having something like this just to test out animations really quickly. And,
ooh, you got on-door to control now. Let's see if you can... How do you do the charge move with him?
Oh, okay, so if you press the jump button, they do their secondary attack.
Ah, okay. Chief.
Come on, Max. You've beaten this game before.
Yeah, I'm gonna gain some experience. Ah!
I can go up and down. Oh no!
No, you can't. Oh, I guess you can. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so interesting.
Keep this up and you can be hired as one of Bowser's charging Chuck guys.
Yeah.
From Super Mario World.
Oh yeah, I can walk off screen if I want to and just troll you.
Wouldn't make for a fun playthrough though.
Oh man, as a kid I would have found this to be so funny. This would have been an awesome Game Genie code.
Alright, here we are with Thrasher again.
No, I can only imagine what this is gonna be like.
I'm sure you're gonna be fair to me. I mean, that's what fights are all about, right? Fairness.
That's what the Nintendo's known for.
Yeah, I'm gonna drain some of your health because I'm an ass.
Those words offend me.
You must die.
Alright, I got this.
I'll let you feel things that...
Alright, so yeah, the jump button, he just automatically activates that.
Jumping jack attack there. Alright, let's get it on. Wait, I have a bigger reach than you.
Really? Was the game always like that and I just never noticed? Your little jab has a bigger reach than my clubbering forearms.
Oh my god, yeah. You can spin that. You jerk.
Come on. Come and get me, bro.
Oh no, you don't. Can't reach me. Can't reach me.
Now, you know what would be really interesting is if he did a version of this hack that was 3-player. So that,
like the arcade 3-player hack.
Well, yeah. Well, you could have 2 players controlling the enemies and 1 player controlling the main character.
That would be so sweet.
It would be impossible to beat this game.
Oh, you got Ninja Guy. The Hispanic Ninja. And Poison's here too, if you want to control her as well.
Oh, here we go. So I can hold up and jump to do his little jumping slash move. I can tap jump to throw the knife, and then I can press attack to just try to stabby stab.
That's cool.
I feel like an enemy from Ninja Gaiden or something. You got this, Max. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. They tossed me a knife. I'm gonna try to punch it.
Okay.
Too bad you can't pick them up afterwards.
Yeah, that would have been a cool feature.
Surprised you didn't try turning this into a mini game.
Yeah, really.
Here you got the barrels you gotta destroy.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oof.
Yeah, so while preparing for this, I went around YouTube to see if there were any game footage of this, and while doing so, I stumbled upon this stream that was done by a couple of Russians, and apparently a two-player cooperative version of this game is in the works.
Really?
Yeah, if you go through Corpse Grinder's YouTube channel, you can find a little stream of a demo play of what they have so far.
So how far along are they? Is it playable from beginning to end? Are they still trying to implement second player features, or?
I mean, there's obviously still some hiccups they gotta iron out. I haven't seen the whole stream of it, but yeah, you should definitely check it out after we showcase this version of the two-player hack. And Corpse Grinder, by the way, is the same guy who did that two-player Super Mario Brothers simultaneous hack that we did sometime last year.
As I recall, we got our butts kicked trying to play that version.
Yeah, there was no cooperative play in that whatsoever. But yeah, it's good to know that there's still a community for this game, and apparently it's fairly popular amongst our Russian friends.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that they would be into this particular game. Maybe it was a bigger hit over there. I don't know. I'd have to see if we could dig up sales figures if they even exist.
Well, they did have that Dandy system that was basically emulated NES.
Yeah, that Nintendo clone.
Yeah.
Was it
since
the Dendy, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I read about it years ago. I had kind of forgotten about that.
That was how they were introduced to Nintendo.
And as I recall, that made Nintendo kind of wary of trying to release the Super Nintendo over there. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've
in South Korea,
that.
they particularly had a pretty huge market for bootleg NES stuff. So much so that trying to find official products over there is very rare. Oh yeah, since this is stage 2, you want to switch roles here and allow me to get in on the enemy action?
Sure. Do we both?
So if I hold select and press left, it allows us to switch roles here.
Let's see. Seems a little glitch. Oh, because I pressed it again. Hold on.
There we go.
Alright. Gotcha.
Dang it.
Well, my work here is done.
Notice that they actually keep track of the experience points for these guys.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Or does it... Oh, it looks like it resets when you switch characters.
Oh. Okay, never mind. So it's actually not a good thing to switch characters necessarily.
Oh, wait, you should try Poison.
Yeah.
See how her attacks work.
Alright. Why'd they ambush you? There we go.
That hand is so big. I guess they had to emphasize it so that the animation would read better.
Kind of reminds me of the Peach's slap from Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
So, what has Senior Ecky's been up to lately?
Last I checked, he's still working on a vaccine for COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know how far along he is. He's not allowed to discuss such things with me in great detail.
Yeah. They don't want information leaking to other countries that... I mean, there's definitely an information war going on when it comes to COVID and stuff. I don't really want to get into that.
Yeah, this is not the channel to discuss such topics. We are not qualified, nor do we want to put unwanted stress on our 10 viewers.
Yeah. Good news is, though, seems that Senior Ecky's kids are getting into... I mean, they haven't physically been able to go to school, but they plan to take some summer courses to make up for lost time.
I know nothing about his kids.
Yeah,
I don't care to. I don't like kids.
Seems like they're all gonna be doctors just like Senior Ecky's, so... I mean, what are we doing with our lives?
Playing ROM hacks for games that were made like 30 years ago.
Yeah. Don't really focus too much on new games.
Although I did just start playing Detroit, was it Become Human the other day? The PC version just dropped.
Oh.
And I'm really enjoying it so far. I was up till like 2 in the morning last night checking it out. Obviously, if you're not into the kind of the adventure style gameplay where you're mostly just doing dialogue choices and playing through a narrative, like, you're not gonna like the game at all. It is not gameplay heavy. But if you like playing through those kind of games, like if you're a fan of the Walking Dead series from Telltale Games, excuse me, then yeah, I think it's a freaking great game. Absolutely tremendous so far. Definitely hitting some hardcore emotional beats and themes. If you love kind of the cyberpunk setting of Blade Runner, mixed with some modern sensibilities, it's amazing. But you're gonna need a very powerful computer to run it. The graphics are tremendous. Definitely pushes my rig a little bit. I can't play it in 4K.
Oh,
Max just demolished me. Should we continue just to see this upcoming boss fight?
yeah. Oh, darn it.
Oh, that's okay though. I can skip ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, pressing select and right will go to another sequence of this game.
You're too fat and lazy to oppose me. You're no match for me. I am Slam Master.
Wow, this predated Saturday Night Slam Masters before that was even a thing.
Yeah, and Hager is in that game. What was Capcom planting the seeds here? Who knows?
Ooh.
Or is this just a crazy coincidence? I'm gonna chop you down to size.
Alright, let's see how this guy works.
So pressing the jump button, how it makes him charge.
Yeah. So, as a two-player competitive fighting game, how does it compare to Final Fight Revenge?
I don't know, because I've never played Final Fight Revenge.
Was that a Saturn exclusive?
I don't remember. It's been too long since I've read about it.
The only thing I know about it is it was one of the few Final Fight games that was made by an American company, and it didn't seem to do much for the Final Fight franchise. And then they went on to make Streetwise, and...
The less said about that game, the better.
Yeah. I mean, conceptually it wasn't a terrible idea, but they just did not get the tone right. Yeah.
Who can be more unfair? I'm just holding down the turbo buttons for attack and jump so I can spam my special move. Just glide gracefully across the ground. Hagar took dancing lessons, as you can see. He's quite light on his feet.
Yeah. Apparently, there are some football players that'll take up dance classes because they use a lot of footwork.
I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, some of the juke moves they've got to pull off in a game. I mean, yeah, I can see how dance training might help with that fancy footwork.
Yeah. I guess I can see it working within the world of wrestling as well. Professional wrestling, not the real kind.
Well, I'm not really sure there's much more to show with this ROM hack. I mean, we've pretty much shown exactly what it does. It's definitely kind of a unique curiosity.
How about we skip over to the other boss fights and see what those are like?
Yeah, we could just skip ahead to nothing but boss fights. Let's do that. I'm down.
Yeah, I wonder how long it took them to test all of this.
Yeah, so far we haven't encountered any like game-breaking glitches or anything, so it seems like the code is solid. Speaking of real wrestling. Oh my god.
Oh.
So can you just hold the jump button and spam that move?
Yes, I could. How do I do his grab move? Let's see how that works. Hey! I guess it just sort of decides when it wants to work.
So let me just get close to you.
Oh!
So if you're not pressing anything
and holding up and attack is the uppercut.
I always hated that uppercut move because he can block like every jump kick with that move and he hits it perfectly like every time, just like that. Just like that. Jumping pile driver. Bret Hart used to have a fantastic jumping pile driver.
Yes. It may not have been his main finisher, but he did it very well. Well,
he finished a handful of matches with it.
Yeah.
Usually for, you know, jobbers or I think earlier in his career before he adopted the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Nerding out to some pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Forgive us.
Check out the last two fights, or should we?
Yeah, let's skip ahead here. Hold on. Well, I beat Max. The beginning of this stage, actually, it almost reminds me of Double Dragon. Just the color palette they use. Oh, whoops.
Never mind.
Well, it is just the swordsman again.
Oh, I'm now controlling it. We really should have had some practice before.
Yeah, I accidentally switched it over to you.
Hey, looky here, we're at the final boss.
Yeah, you fought long, you fought hard, you made it all the way here.
We don't have any of these special attacks, so
I'm really curious how this guy controls.
A worthless ball
of pond scum. I gotta start using that as an insult. If you saw our last video, you know how that plays out.
That's right. Sorry that we're not really providing much commentary for this, but there really is not much else to say about this.
Then to point out,
final victory will be mine. All right, let's see how cheap you can be with this guy.
Oh my god! Mega Man, eat your heart out. I bet he wish he had a fucking rocket punch like that.
How do you do your taunt?
I'm just holding. Okay, up and jump lets me laugh. Spam that for a while.
Alright, I'm gonna give everything I got now. Just do whatever you have to do.
Seriously, try your best to beat me and we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna do this with one up.
Nice.
I'm really trying.
I'm marrying your daughter. It's gonna happen.
Oh, we even just glitched out the continue screen a little bit. So yeah, that's Mighty Final Fight for 2 players by wangsitan. It's a
funny curiosity, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's something to mess around with and troll your friends for a bit.
Yeah, I can't imagine this is something we're gonna be playing very often, but it's kind of a cool thing to add to your grab bag of ROM hacks.
Yeah, and
Sorry our commentary was a little lackluster, but like you said, there's not much to say other than, yeah, the second player controls the enemies and it works.
if you want to check it out, you can get it at ROM Hacking, and this guy has also made several other hacks, although they're for games that never came to America, Yo-Yo Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z. And if you want to check out the Mighty Final Fight 2-player demo by Corpse Grinder, check out his YouTube channel for some sneak peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking that out later for sure. That's something I always wished this game had as a kid. It always annoyed me that it wasn't a 2-player game. I'm sure there's a lot of sprite flicker, but I could live with that if it's playable.
Yeah, so stay tuned next time as we either follow it up with some more Streets of Rage 4 or Newtopia.
Sounds good. We'll catch you all later.
Yep, until then, I'm gonna put on some real pants instead of this pajama
What's
pants
wrong
I'm
with your
still
PJs?
wearing. It's the afternoon.
Hey, it's the weekend. You can wear PJs as long as you want.
Yeah.